Hey, I'm Charlotte Locke and I'm the Bulbous Wrap Girl. And I've had such an amazing positive response from my post on Instagram and on Facebook with regards to the 7-day detox that I have just completed. The reason why I went on this detox was because I just wasn't feeling myself at all. I felt absolutely disgusting in terms of my sluggishness. My brain fog had kind of kicked in, and none of my clothes fitted, and you just go through a summer where everything just basically gets on top of you. You kind of park it until okay, I'll get back on it when the kids are back at school, and I kept delaying it, and combined with barbecues and my daughter's birthday where I was just eating loads of cake and loads of her party bag sweets, and it just basically spiraled out of control. So what I wanted to do was kick that sugar habit, and also kick my carb habit as well. Previously I'd kind of been doing the keto lifestyle, which just works brilliantly for me. It gives me loads of energy. If you're not familiar with keto, it's basically low carb and high good fats, and sort of moderate protein. And that lifestyle for me works really, really well because it just gives me the energy that I need. I've got 3 kids, 3 small children, 2 of which are twins who don't sleep much. So in order for me to be able to get through the day, I have to have something that works for me. We got to that stage at the end of the summer. I was like, I really need to do something. I'd been on a massive trip to London and indulged, massively, lots of alcohol and lots of really rich food. So my body was kind of crying out for it. So I went on a detox. I use a program that I've used before and I know it gets results, but I was really looking forward to using the products this time because I knew that my body was so ready for it. So let me talk you through what I did. So first of all, I started off the detox with just a really, really simple 2-day cleanse. That basically, when people talk about cleanses or anything like that, they usually sort of think of starving or juice diets or something like that, which are just horrendous. You're kind of sat on the toilet the whole time. This is just, so simple. You're not doing that at all. It's basically 4 bottles. So you drink 2 a day, and 1 you have before your breakfast, 1 you have before your tea, and then you eat clean for those 2 days. So you're basically you're eating stuff that you're cooking from fresh, so no processed foods, no fried foods, no fatty foods, anything like that. So me personally, I wanted to cut down on carbs as well, so I really was mindful of that. And just drinking a ton of water as well. I was drinking probably about 2 to 3 litres of water every day for those 2 days, but also for the 5 days afterwards as well. Really important to keep your body hydrated so it functions properly. Now, what the cleanse was doing is we're helping detoxify my liver. It was also helping put a load of good bacteria back into my intestines, so that all the sugar that basically probably depleted the supplies of good bacteria was basically restored and rejuvenated, basically, because it's aloe based. Aloe is incredible for your intestines, as you probably know, but for me it just soothed everything, calms everything down as well. So I know friends have used this as well, and obviously they've got some of them got IBS, and they've definitely said they've noticed a massive difference in just their body feeling much more calmer. So I did the cleanse, and then what I did was move on to 5 days going to keto. So I would start my day basically by elongating my fast from the night before, and I would keep my body satiated by having something called a keto coffee for breakfast. Sounds kind of weird, I love my food, but just having coffee for breakfast, that doesn't sound right. But actually this keeps me full for longer, because you've got ingredients there that are just incredible for not only fueling your body for the morning, but also incredibly good for fueling your brain as well. So you're going to get a really good calm energy. I love this stuff anyway. I love it. I literally feel really weird now going back to eating normal breakfast, because this absolutely fills me up and satiates me. You've got some amazing ingredients in there like MCT oil, which if you're not familiar with, it's like incredible stuff that's burned by the liver to create something called ketones, and that fuels your brain. It also helps, it's slightly thermogenic as well, so it helps speed up your metabolism as well. So you're going to get stuff done, sometimes obviously coffee, in some cases normal coffee, can make people feel very jittery. This is a slow release of caffeine, so you're never ever going to get that sort of jitteriness that you would get from a normal coffee. And then it also contains collagen as well, which is incredible for your hair, skin and nails, also incredible for gut healing, also fantastic for so many things, but certainly for building lean muscle mass as well. So if you do want to burn more calories, obviously muscles is a great way to get that done as well. So a coffee with benefits, grass-fed butter in there, pink Himalayan salt in there, so again you're getting your electrolytes, it's all good. And then traditionally I would then have like probably a salad with some sort of protein for lunch. I love my salads now. I've found a new little device which I call, it makes a choppy salad, and I mix a little bit of keto creamer in with my salad dressing as well, so that just helps me again feel fuller for longer. Keto creamer is pretty much what's in the coffee, but just minus the coffee, so you've got your MCT oil in there as well. And then I wouldn't need to snack in the afternoon, didn't feel hungry at all, which was great. And then if I did feel a little bit of a lull, I would have something called a greens on the go, which is a green. It's like a superfood powder that basically gives you a really, really good hit of nutrition in one go, and it tastes like sweet berries. And yeah, probably looks disgusting. It was actually delicious, and yeah, that just again keeps keeps me alert. It's great at fighting fatigue anyway, because you've got loads of potassium and magnesium in there as well. But I think it's 50 superfoods in there, which is just incredible. I think about 33 different fruits and veg in there, so it's awesome stuff. So that kept me going. And then for dinner I would have a keto friendly meal, which involved basically something which didn't involve a lot of carbs, or really, really low net carbs. And purely because carbohydrates make myself so sluggish. And I run my own business, and I log in the evening, obviously, once the kids have gone to bed, so I need some good energy to keep me fueled until like much later on. For me, prior to discovering the ketogenic diet, I was probably sat on the sofa about 8:30, like dribbling, falling asleep, dribbling into my cushion, whereas now I'm kind of awake still at 11 o'clock, no problem at all, because I'm not having to digest loads of heavy carbs. So don't get me wrong, I will not refuse a lasagna if I'm around at a friend's house. I'm not strict keto at all, but I'm just making healthier choices, and my choices right now have not involved huge amounts of really starchy carbohydrates. So that was that. So I did the coffee for 5 days, and then obviously drinking the water, all of that. And then at the end of it, what I did was I used a body contouring wrap as well, which I placed on my tummy just to tighten and tone everything up, where I kind of lost a few inches, and maybe my skin had become a little bit looser, so where I'd lost a little bit of belly fat, then obviously I needed to tone that up. So I always use the wraps anyway, but the wrap is just like perfect timing for this, and it feels amazing on the skin as well, so I'm always happy to wrap. So yeah, basically because of that I drank loads of water again. And that was that. So the end result was that I lost very nearly 5 pounds. I lost nearly 4 inches off my tummy, off my waist area, which is like amazing in a week. Like my jeans feel fit again. I feel amazing. My energy levels are fantastic. The sugary cravings that I were getting, they haven't gone completely, but they've definitely kind of just dissipated. I just know mentally now that I can't touch carbs. I can't touch sweets, because Once I start, I just cannot stop. So if I just steer clear of those, then that's a much better outcome. And that's that really. So I've enjoyed the process. I feel much better. I've actually just been for a medical as well, and amazing. Like the doctor said, I was super healthy as well. So in terms of my cholesterol levels. So yeah, I'm just really delighted. I feel amazing. My skin feels better. It feels less clogged. Eyes look brighter, and yeah, so I'm just a happy bunny really. So yeah, so if you like the sound of this, then obviously give me a shout. I can let you know what the products are in a little bit more detail. I have to stress I am a distributor for the products that I use, purely because I like using them and I like sharing my experiences with them. So by no means this is a sales pitch. I'm just sharing with you my results that I got from them, because they've made such a difference to my energy levels and my mood as well. My husband commented that I'm in a lot better mood. That's good. So yeah, so that was my detox plan really. So give me a shout if you've got any questions, but thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. Have a great day.